If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button and of course subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And if you want to avoid the random lottery that is FIFA points, you can go straight to the source with u7buy.com, and of course you can use the code TVM at the checkout to get yourself a discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to yet another day of 6 o'clock content, and this could be the last day I do it, because if EA do what they've done the last 2 days again and they overprice the SBCs, I'm done, because there's no point me making a video every 6 o'clock, every day at 6 o'clock, just ranting about how EA don't know their own game. With that being said, let's not waste any time. Let's get into it, because if this is going to be a rant, we might as well just get it started. So I can see Jason Murillo, Marcus Rashford as well. I think that was actually leaked. Wait, what? There's no loan for Jason Murillo, which does suggest to me that there's no challenge either. So they've not dropped a pack. But there's no loan for Jason Murillo. Now that would, like I said, that would suggest this is super cheap and that there's no need for a loan because the card itself is so cheap. High defensive work rate, decent enough stats on the card, actually a really nice set of stats for an 84. If you've got a first owner sort of Serie A side that he works in, of course he does get a strong link to that UCL Cuadrado. This is one that I'd be interested in, even if it is like a 83 or something. I'm hoping for like a 78, 80 rated team. Honestly, just give us this card for free. It's an 84 rated team with an inform, which in my opinion is maybe too expensive. I said 78 rated team, I was taking the mick a little bit, but I think that is too expensive for what it is, but it's not terrible. It's not like I'm not going to fly off the handle and I'm going to be outraged by it. You know, you've got some decent composure, reactions are okay, the defensive stats are decent. They're not amazing, but they're decent, and the physicals are decent. But you have good links into that Cuadrado if you did it. If you didn't do it, then it's irrelevant. You don't care about this. I think it's overpriced, but it's not as bad as it could have been, right? This is going to be expensive. This is going to be a very expensive card. Is it going to be worth it? 5-star skills, 3-star weak foot, high work rates. I'm not a fan of the high defensive. I'm not a fan of the 3-star weak foot. It would be so amazing. I've said it for ages. It would be so amazing if EA could, when they give us special cards like an inform or whether it be a Futmas card or something, up the weak foot stats. For instance, with Rashford, they could give him a 4-star weak foot and keep the standard gold card a 3-star weak foot. So they wouldn't necessarily need to update the stats as much, but because they've got he's got a better weak foot, or maybe he's got a 5-star weak foot, that would make the card so much more desirable. They don't do that, and they make it like I don't care as much as I would do if that was the case. So again, I don't know how much of an upgrade that is over the standard. What I'm more interested in is the price. I will be very surprised if this isn't like 285s and an 86, maybe even an 87. 84, I can see 86 down there, but an 84 with an inform or a ones to watch. An 85 and an 86. But to be fair, that Marcus Rashford card on the market would actually cost a fair bit anyway, I would have thought. I mean, I'll go and have a look at the stats of it now and see what we're looking at. I mean, if they've got the stats of the card, I would have thought they do. Yeah, they do. So let's do what we did yesterday. I'm going to complete one of these. I'm actually tempted to complete Rashford, to be fair. I don't know whether it's worth it or not, but let's go over to the right screen. So I say right screen as if you know which screen I'm looking at. But, okay, so the upgrade, as you can see, the red... Let me lower this down slightly. So the red, it says minus, but essentially that what it is, it's a plus, right? So we've gone up 1 in acceleration and 2 in sprint speed. We've gone up 1 in finishing. That's what gets me about this. We've gone up 2 overall. We've gone up 2 overall from that 83 to the 85, and they only boost the finishing on a striker by 1. Give him an extra 3 or 4, you know, bump it up to 85 finishing. I don't understand why you're being so stingy with it. The passing has gone up by 5, it's nice. The vision's up by 5, it's good. The composure, reactions both up by 3, 4 for dribbling and ball control and agility, which is really nice. The balance up by 3 as well. So it's a really good dribbling boost, really good passing boost, nice physical boost as well, really, you know, 3 in stamina, 2 in strength. The heading's gone up, which is quite nice. Pace and acceleration didn't really need to go up, but the finishing, I mean, that lets it down a little bit. But to be fair, I don't think that's a terrible price to pay. It's a lot more reasonable than what we have been getting. But again, I'm not gonna get clouded by still waiting for the prices of these to come in. But my judgment isn't going to be clouded just because the last 2 days at the SBCs have been terrible, and now I'm looking at these going, oh, well, that's not too bad. But if you consider yesterday's cards and the prices of those compared to this Rashford, at least this Rashford is usable. Yesterday, the cards were semi-usable, but this is actually going to be a desirable card. Is it a great card? No. The composure's quite low on it. The the balance is quite low. What else? The finishing has barely been boosted. The long shots isn't great. So it's not a great card, but I can definitely understand why people would pay the money for it. Now, I doubt we've been given anything else in terms of a League SBC. No, we haven't. And I also doubt we've been given anything else either in terms of SBCs in general. No, we haven't. So there's that. Now, I'm going to check objectives, although I think tomorrow is the objective for a new player. So obviously yesterday we had Thiago Mendes. Gbamin was the day before. And yeah, we've not been given anything there. So any new milestones? No. I don't know when they're going to drop these milestones. I mean, we've had, that's been out for over a month. That's been out for what, 2, maybe even 3 weeks at this point. How long? I mean, I'm assuming we're going to get 5 leagues. How long are they going to take to release those? Right, so let's go back to the SBC. We're going to complete one of them. I mean, my mind is telling me just complete Rashford, but my brain is telling me it's a stupid idea to complete Rashford just to get Jason Murillo, because I do have Cuadrado. I would actually quite like this Jason Murillo. It's boring, but let's have a look to see how much this is going to cost us. An 86 rated team, 85 rated team, only the one in form there in the packs. Prime mixed players, 25k pack, and a mega pack. It's not bad. I packed a pretty sexy blue out of a mega pack earlier. I've decided, I think I'm going to complete this, the Jason Murillo card. The reason being is because I have that Cuadrado, it fits, and I like it, I've got a use for it. When it comes to Rashford, I'm not saying he's not worth the price. I'm a little bit disappointed with the finishing upgrade. The dribbling upgrade is brilliant, the passing is decent, everything else about the card actually is quite nice. But I don't really have a use for it on this account, and I'm not happy with the finishing. But with Murillo, he's had 5 or 6 in defending, he's had 4 or 5 in physical, 7, sometimes 9 in composure and reactions, agility and balance in terms of the upgrade from the base. And again, 6 short passing, 5 vision, his shot power's gone up, there's been a couple of points here and there in shooting, his pace has gone up. That is now a pretty decent card. It's an 84 rated points per position centre-back. If I put I don't know, for instance, an anchor on him, 91 rated centre-back, and I have that Cuadrado that he links to. So for me personally, this card actually works a lot better. Now, we don't have any packs to open today, unfortunately, because of this, although we'll go see what promo packs are in store right now. But that's not, to me at least, that's not that much to give up for it. Had to buy Pjanic, which cost about 13k, 14k, 14 bang on. Everything else I had in the club already. I think Szczesny's untradeable as well. So it's not even that big a deal for me to give that up. And he's got a dynamic image as well now. But we'll give that up. We'll claim that. It's currently coming in at around 40, 45. It's not too bad. Marcus Rashford is currently coming in at... what? I looked at the loan. It says 14 million. I think people have just filled it with icons for a laugh. So Rashford is currently coming in at around 255,000. I've got a funny feeling that will come down in price. I don't know by how much, but that's a lot of money to spend. Now, that's entirely up to you whether you think that's worth it. Like I said, it's not a bad upgrade. I just think there are better cards out there for that money. There definitely are better cards out there for that money. I think I'd rather own Griezmann, which is like a, 90k, 100k. I don't think the Murillo one is a bad SBC. I think Rashford, it depends on your personal circumstances. If you're a Manchester United fan, you'll probably think it's all right. But yeah, I don't really have too many negative things to say about that. I know a lot of people have been critical of everyone in the community for just being negative about the game in general, but EA don't really help themselves. Today, they've not done a terrible job. I do wish that we had some sort of SBC for a pack, though. Decent dynamic image on that, to be fair. Quite like that. Yeah, I don't know why they're just not doing more of these Futmas challenges. Just give us one a day. Unfortunately, we don't have any 100k packs. If I had a 100k pack to open, I would have done one. But I don't really fancy opening a 55k. I hate 45ks, and It's not worth it for 25Ks. We will do some packs during this Futmas period, and maybe I'll build up some packs and we'll do like a little pack opening either in tomorrow's 6 o'clock content or for one of the days that they anger me. We'll go on a little bit of a rant and then we'll just open some packs. But that's going to do it for today. Let me know whether you think Rashford is worth it or not. And of course, if you are going to complete either Murillo or Rashford, if you have enjoyed today's episode, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.